All right, now let's get into Blazor. So let me give you some context, because there is a particular project that I think a number of these patterns came from, and then there's some other projects that have corroborated some of the patterns. But we do have permission to actually show you some screenshots from a particular project, and this one is in livestock auctions for county fairs. And actually, this application is in Microsoft's .NET Showcase. So if you go to the .NET Showcase, it's one of the Blazor applications there, and a write-up is there. But this is the context is high intensity auctions. And in this context, yes, you need to show pictures. You need to show that someone is bidding on a particular animal, that the current winner is such and such. And in this space, there's an auction barn, and an auctioneer is running really, really fast. And that's one context. And so people who are not physically there want to keep up with who bought what animal and what the current prices are. And then there's also the context of add-on donations. A different mode of the auction is a purely online or silent auction, not really silent because you know who's bidding, but an online only auction where someone is bidding, and then the bidding for a particular animal is going to close at a certain time. If anybody's familiar with eBay, that's one of the really popular modes there. And so this has a good amount of logic in it, but there's an actual intensity about this type of software, and that is real-time notifications and real-time updates, especially with the online nature of it, where bidding is going to close on a particular date and time and second. If someone outbids you, you need to know what the price is. You need to know the updated price immediately. And Blazor really works well, because it would have been a lot of custom JavaScript or Ajax for callbacks to try to get real-time notifications, where Blazor updates the screen directly, and then behind the scenes a SignalR hub was doing the close to real-time notification. So that's the context of one of these pieces of software, so that you can kind of relate. When we talk about some of the patterns, I'll tell you if it came from this one or not. Also, this system had multiple applications as a part of the whole system. Another was digital signage. Okay. And so this is inside the auction barn at one of the county fairs. And it's a really big screen TV. It's probably 85 inches or so. Some of the fairs have even larger screens and whatnot. But effectively, it's digital signage. It is run by just a little either a smart TV or a Roku stick, or maybe an Amazon Fire TV stick plugged into the HDMI port, or you can connect a computer. But it's digital signage, and Blazor server side runs natively on any browser that supports WebSockets. And so all these smart TVs, the software and the browsers that are embedded in them support WebSockets. So you automatically get digital signage. Now, for digital signage, there's no user input. There's no keyboard. There's no mouse connected to this application. It gets all of its instruction via messaging. So again, on this one, it worked really well to use the Azure SignalR service, so that there was a different screen that was effectively the control panel that had buttons, a forward button to go to the next lot for sale, a back button to go to, or update the buyer name, or update the price that it was currently going for, or announcements. So this is another example. So I just wanted to know the context of a few of those.